a second and think about the last time that you were on a winning streak. Now, think about your worst loss. It probably came right after. And it's not random. It's a pattern I see every day with my clients. And if you know the pattern, you can stop it from happening once again in your trading career. Let's go over the surface insight of this problem specifically. Most people think that they lose money in trading because they don't know enough. But I'm here to tell you that is 100% not true. See, usually losing hits right after you start winning. When you feel confident, when you feel overzealous, you feel such a strong urge of just knowing everything. You start bending your own rules without even noticing. When you don't notice that you're not following your rules, you continue to break them until your account bleeds so much that you now realize it after it's already done the damage. So here's what happens. You start winning, you feel proud, you feel unstoppable, your rules get kind of iffy and blurry, you don't have to really follow them. Then you slightly take bigger risks and small losses start to pile up, or even more dangerously, it feels normal. It feels like you deserve to go in very heavy and you blow the account in 1 or 2 trades. Months of profit all stacked together is now gone in the split of an eye. You didn't even realize that it was gone. We've all been there. It's not random. It's a pattern. This is exactly why one trader came to me. They began a few years ago, but they were breaking even for a while. And so there was a trading day, obviously, and there was a few small wins. Cool, confidence goes up. He thinks, I got this, I'm gonna do this, blah. Confidence is up. And then he sees a setup. He risks a little bit more than he's supposed to, more than usual, just a tiny little change from the rules. And then a small loss hits. It's not huge, but it triggers some stress. And so he phases into chasing another trade to try to recover it. And then the one change that he has and that one choice is the loss snowball. So you go from super consistent trades to making tiny losses to them boiling over. So by the afternoon, all the morning wins were gone. He feels frustrated. He's confused. He's like, I'm literally confused. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Everything felt normal. That's the thing. Everything will feel normal until all your profits have disappeared. Luckily, his was only just that day, just that morning of wins, but often we get back way more than just that day's profits. So let's really look at the pattern that you may or may not be noticing. The first step is that your confidence is going to grow. That self-confidence is going to grow. Your brain is going to start to say, I figured this out. I know how to trade. I deserve way more money. I deserve to take more trades. I deserve to do what I want to do. Step 2, the rules get very loose and you risk more than you're supposed to. You ignore your stops, or even worse, you move them. Because once you move them once, I would rather you ignore them, because once you move it once, you're going to keep moving it. Or you change how long you stay in a trade. Normally it's only 10 minutes maximum. Now you make it an hour maximum, then you make it 3 hours maximum. Now you're in there the whole trading day. Your emotions start to take over. A loss happens. You feel stressed. You try to win it back. Then your rules get broken even more, trying to get back what you've already lost, which is not how you revive your trading account. So that's the pattern. If you see that, it's not that the trades are really hurting you. It's how you react that's hurting you. How you react when things are going well versus how you react when things aren't going well. And this is why the trader, he reached out to me, because he needed a system that can control his confidence before it destroys your progress. If you already know how to trade, your problem is not knowing how to trade. Your problem is when you win too much, you don't know how to handle that. You're in a whole different ballgame. You're no longer trading like a beginner. There's a whole different ballgame that's not talked about. So these are just 3 different things that you can do even before you work with me and get the full system. These are 3 things you can do. So number 1, winning streaks are when you're at the most risk. Understand that. Number 2, changes in tiny rules make big problems. And number 3, one small mistake after a streak of wins can erase a week of work. And you're lucky if it's just a week. You're lucky if it's just a day. It'll be more than that likely. So think about it this way. You treat your streaks like red lights, not green lights. Just because things are going well doesn't mean you should speed up. That's the time where you're actually supposed to put red lights in place. It's the time to follow the rules strictly. Even, I would say, even keep your risk the same or even reduce your risk. When you're really getting used to this, just like reduce all the risk. Instead of risking 2%, risk 1. Instead of risking 1, risk half if you can. So if this sounds familiar to you, if your wins have ever turned into unexplained losses, there is a system that stops the loop before it ruins your account, because it will blow your account. The small losses will eventually turn into a big loss that wipes out everything. So in the webinar, I show you how to lock in your wins, keep your account safe, and stop mistakes from happening over and over and over and over. That's how it happens. They just roll over on each other, and then your confidence is boosted, and then now your confidence goes from being up here and it doesn't go back to normal. Your confidence just drops, and now you're trying to get your confidence back to normal. You're like, I know how to trade. What is wrong with me? Right? So I want you to think about your last trading streak, your last win streak, right? Did confidence creep in? Did you bend your rules? What actually happened? Definitely comment down below. Let me know, because I read every single story that is inside the comments. And if you want the exact system to stop this loop and protect your account for the first time ever in your trading journey, join the free webinar. It's linked in the description of this video. Do not wait until your streaks turn into a loss. Understand that you know how to trade. The problem is not trading. You already have figured out that part. We just have to figure out getting you to the point where you can stop turning your big wins and your streak into red days. So I want you to comment down below, what is some stuff that's happened right before your losses, and we can find some patterns together in the comments. So I respond to every single comment, so I'll see you there.